Well, good morning everybody. Hold on, let's take the music off. Here we are, top of Seaford Head. Walking down now towards the cliffs, and we'll walk along the cliffs down to Hope Gap. Obviously we can't get to Hope Gap now because it's all closed off. But yeah, we'll walk down, we'll have a look round. I've only got this camera, only got the DJI. No other cameras today. Well, I had a little pocket video camera, but I left it in the car, which I didn't do on purpose. So we're just walking down now past the golf course. And very much like the Open last week, all the it's very, very dry. There's no green at all, obviously, except for the greens. But yeah, it's brown. Everywhere's brown, all the fairways. So another hose pipe band's just been brought in. It's a regular thing now. Every year we expect it. If you're going to play with the water outside, you've got to do it in the first couple of months. Come the end of July or mid-July, you know it's going to happen. I'm not a big fan of the water companies, but on occasions like this you can't blame them. We don't get any rain, the reservoirs, etc. The underwater storage, underground storage, etc. doesn't get filled, does it? So, oh well, it's the world we live in these days. Anyway, enough politics. Let's enjoy the walk. Yeah, no swim for Alf today. Normally, well, during this hot spell we've had, or last couple of months of hot weather, I haven't been taking him for long walks, just down to the beach, across the field so he can do his business, and then into the sea for him for a half a mile walk, which he likes. So it's been, instead of doing the 2 or 3 miles I normally do, I've been doing roughly a mile and a half a day, which is more than enough. So what happens now then? Well, when we get down here to the cliff edge, I'm not going near the cliff edge. When we get here near the footpath, we'll walk, like I say, we'll walk down to the Seven Sisters, towards the Seven Sisters, and then we'll walk back up. It's not a long walk, probably about a mile and a half, 2 miles. And I didn't set my watch, so I don't really know how far it is. And then back home for a cup of coffee, get the camera, and we're going to go through the Brighton this morning, or this morning, afternoon, have a walk through the town, and then down past the Brighton Eye, down towards the Palace Pier along the beach, along the seafront. I expect to be packed, so hopefully we might get some good pictures today. We'll see. Anyway, a lot of people about now, well, not a lot of people, but there's people about now, so I don't talk and walk when I'm people about. So until we get to the comfortable seats, I will leave you in peace. best part of this walk, where I normally do just take a seat, and I'm looking over the Seven Sisters and the small valley down to Hope Gap, and it's absolutely beautiful. All states of the tides, and to be honest, all weathers as well. It's always different. It's just a very, very beautiful landmark. Of course, I won't see it in my lifetime. I don't expect my children to see it in their lifetime, but eventually it'll be 8 sisters. There's another one forming with all the chalk falls they've had over the years. I think it'll always be known as the Seven Sisters, though. I don't think it'll ever change. Yeah, it's very warm. I am facing the sun at the moment. The sea is so calm. Perhaps I should have gone down the beach with him, really, with the ball. He would have liked that. No waves. Still not to worry. There's always tomorrow, and the weather isn't going to change. Yeah, I've got to say, I love this. This is really, really good. I'm not going for a long walk. I'm not walking over to Cookmere today. I'll do that another day. I did it last week. I walked down through the fields and picked up the path and went down to Cookmere. I did take the infrared camera for that one. I did take some shots. Yeah, so. Weren't brilliant. Yeah, so today I'm just going to walk down there. Probably try and get some footage with the iPhone, as I've left the other camera in the car. Yep. So like I said earlier, I'm going through to Brighton today. Have an hour, 2 hours just walking around, taking pictures. Not really street photography, but I tried to get something other than the norm. If they do, that'll be up on the various websites that I belong to. You know, Alf's down here panting now, so I suppose he ought to get a move on. Yeah. I've got to say, there's a lot to be said for retirement, especially on mornings like this. Absolutely glorious. See you in a minute, people.